nothing alike. We's different. You ain't the hustling type. We's different.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Through these tough times that we go through, there is some light at the end of the tunnel, or there's some light as we travel to the end of the tunnel, and that is the NBA is back. The 2019-2020 season will resume this year. The 2019-2020 season will resume in July 31st with a little bit of a twist. That twist being that it will be a 22-team format. So not every team will come back and play. So from the East, there'll be the 1 through 8 seed and the 9th seed, which is the Wizards. At West, it's 1 through 8, but they're a little bit different. Instead, they'll have 1 through 8, and then they'll have 9 through 13. So it will be the Kings, the Trailblazers, the Spurs, the Suns, and the Pelicans. Only because for them, they're 6 games or below. Yeah, there's 6 games or fewer to that 8th spot. So they have a chance to at least fight to get into the playoffs. Versus out East, the Wizards are the only team that's close enough. I think they are, last I checked, they're 5.5 games back from the 8th spot. So they have opportunity to fight for a chance in the playoffs. Versus the Hornets, Knicks, Cavs, Pistons. I said Hornets, right? The Hornets, Knicks, Cavs, Pistons, Bulls, and Hawks, who all are far back from 6 games or more. Actually, the Hornets were actually 7 games back, while the Bulls were 8. So they could have qualified, but they didn't. So that actually sucks, but it is what it is. I'm just glad the NBA is back. I don't care what format they do it, as long as we have the NBA back, I'm fine with it. All right, also the big thing is that they all will be playing at Walt Disney Resort in Florida. So I'm guessing it's like a big gym where every team will be able to play. Boom, 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 simple like that. Pretty much how WWE and AEW's been doing their shows in Florida, ironically. So to me, it's gonna be something interesting. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be interesting. Tell you the truth. No fans, of course, which is, I haven't been praying for no fans, but I just want to see how this game is going to be played. I just want to hear the trash talk. I want to be able to hear the trash talk. I want to be able to hear, how people run their play. I just want to hear how people talk on the court. Like when they sometimes got players on the mic, when they got players mic'd up and everything, I be sitting there thinking like, okay, that's what they say. I really want to know what they say on the court. Like, I want to know who really trash talks, who really is this, who really does that. I just want to know. I'm curious of it. So, hopefully I get my wish and we'll figure out how that goes from there. But since the NBA season is starting on July 31st, that means a lot of other things have been pushed back, of course, obviously. So, again, the season starts July 31st. August 25th is the draft lottery for the 2020 NBA draft. Then October 15th is the NBA draft itself. And then December 31st, December 1st is the start of the 2020-2021 NBA season. So at this point, all the 22 teams have pretty much a month to prep for the season restarting. Then after that, after the finals, then the teams have about a month and a half to get prepped for the next season. Pretty much probably within December, everybody will probably be able to play their home gyms and be able to travel within that time. They should be able to. So it's going to be interesting. But I'm actually curious to see how this is going to go, because mind you, nobody, not one soul has played ball. I'm pretty sure people have practiced in their home gyms and everything. So I'm pretty sure they've been able to at least get a feel of something. But in terms of team practice, in terms of everything, even though they opened their gyms, I think they opened their gyms within late last month. So I'm sure they've been able to at least stretch something, get something going, and everything like that. So I think this should be okay. Everybody should be healthy, 100%, except a couple of people who are still healing. Maybe we'll see Kyrie Irving back on the court. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that. I'm pretty sure Kevin Durant won't play. I'm pretty sure he's healthy by now. Is he healthy by now? Possibly healthy by now. Like, I'm interested in this. I am. So I don't know. Maybe this is a good thing. I'm just glad the NBA's back and everything like that. Am I missing something? Oh, now for the teams fighting for the 8th spot, more preferably the West, because the East is only one team fighting to get into the playoffs. The 9th and the 8th seed will play in a tournament to decide which team will get into the playoffs in that one spot. So that right there is a little bit interesting, because I say more preferably the West, because I think 9 through 12 each are like 1 or 2 or 2.5 games back from that 8th spot. So they more or less could fight to get in there, much less the Suns, because the Suns are 6 games back themselves. So they gotta fight ridiculously to even be considered. So I technically push the Suns to the side right now. I'm not really worried about them. I'm more worried about the other teams that are closer. So it's gonna be interesting. We'll see how this goes. We don't know what's gonna happen. Are we gonna see some injuries? I hope not. I hope we don't see no injuries. I'm not gonna say we shouldn't, but there's a possibility, because people are trying to rush to get back on the court. So I guess we'll see how this goes. Mind you, we may not be seeing the youngest of teams competing, but we still got some young superstars. So we'll see how this goes. But the one question I have, and I don't think nobody's approached it, is how's free agency gonna work? Like, they didn't really discuss free agency. To me, I feel like that's important, because we still got a couple people off contract. So do we just wait till next season for free agency? And how's next season gonna work? Like, when do we end that? Do we end that in the same? Are we doing it the same way? Like, are we starting the playoffs in July, August for next year? Like, but obviously that question, we ain't worried about next year season. We actually worried about this season now that's about to continue. So I guess those questions will be answered. But for me, I at least want to know free agency, because they should have at least discussed that in that sense, because usually when it comes to free agency, it doesn't start till like maybe a month, almost a month after the finals are ended. And this year, the finals could go up to Game 7 could be on October 12th. So that's interesting, you know. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll see as time goes on. I guess we'll get more information. There's still about a month left till the season starts, so we'll figure everything out. Another thing I did not say. Every team will have a 72, 73 game season, so we're not getting a full 82, which makes sense. So I think right now everybody's played a combination of maybe 62, 63 games. So everybody will play 9 to 10 more games just for the season to end, and that's fine with me. I'm cool. All right, let's make it happen, Captain. You feel me? So that's all I got. I'm just happy the NBA season is back. We'll see how everything goes. We'll see how this whole new format will go. It's probably in July. I'll probably start making my predictions as soon as I get a little bit like more and more information about this and how everything's gonna go. But yeah. But until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support. As always, until next time, peace, love, 100. Yurt.